Let's be real, they can watch a reel on their phone without facing a problem. But their distance vision is blurry, meaning they can't see the blackboard or recognize faces of people standing at a distance. And this isn't ideal, even for the antisocial. So myopic people usually wear glasses or contact lenses to correct their vision. After all, not everyone can be Spider-Man. Over the past few years, there has been an explosion of myopia in Asia. In China, 90% of teenagers and young adults are myopic. In the 1950s, that figure was 10%. In South Korea, Seoul, 96.5% of 19-year-old males are short-sighted. Singapore has a myopia rate of about 80% in young adults. In Taiwan, 90% of high schoolers are myopic. And in Japan, over 62%. Around the 1950s, that number was just 11%. In other parts of the world, these numbers are relatively lower. In the US and the UK, myopia rates are below 50%. But even if these numbers sound better than those in Asia, it's not cause for happiness. They all saw a sharp rise in just the past few decades, much like the Asian outlier, India. It's another example of the situation will only get worse. Millions more people around the world will go blind and much earlier in life than expected. So the question is, why are so many children becoming myopic? In the past, a number of factors were blamed. Brown hair, long heads, pipe smoking, pregnancy, big eyes, muscle spasms. Thankfully, today they're all folk theories. Now ask anyone and they'll blame mobiles. A few years ago, they would have blamed television or reading under the covers with a bad flashlight. Then there's genetics. They say if your parents have glasses on, so will you. But that's not always true. This begs the next question. What is the main problem? It's the lifestyle of children. In a nutshell, the more time kids spend outside, the less likely they are to develop myopia. Looking at distant objects helps children, so does outdoor light. Sunlight is great for their eyes. This explains why the silent progression of myopia hastened during the pandemic. In 2020, an average 8-year-old was spending over 5 hours a day glued to screens, and that's just for fun. Add more screen time to that for schoolwork. The problem is real, and the pandemic made it worse. But now that it's over, we are free to go out and play, because as it plays out, for children, venturing out is serious business. At this point, they need it. They need to detach from their mobiles and tablets and spend time out in the open, even if it's for a few hours of playtime, or for a hobby, or to take their pet dog for a walk. Because myopia is like a ticking time bomb. In order to defuse it, we must carry it outside.